What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. It has actually been a minute, but I'm ready to get back to it. So let's do it. We are back on. Man, it feels kind of weird. Like 11-day break. It's crazy. All the old silver cedar. Let's go, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go. I do actually have auto drive. I don't know if you guys have actually seen that. I don't know if I've shown you guys that Jeff had an auto drive config file in Discord and I downloaded it. It's definitely not from the auto drive guy, you can tell, but it's not bad. I think we have talked about that on stream, yeah, because I had to like redo some intersections and stuff, but it wasn't bad. It does work. So we do have a little bit of auto drive, so that's nice. That is definitely going to be nice. So I actually do have a tipper set up that can run out here in the field with us. So just roll that beautiful sunflower footage. It's not really beautiful. They're kind of like gross and like dead looking. So I did see clips, by the way, last night. I didn't watch the whole thing. I know Sean posted it, but I didn't watch it. But I did see clips last night of the Oscar Mayer Wiener 500, whatever it was, from Indy yesterday, and it was something. I'm assuming the intro that they like went through, the announcers and stuff, they had to have writers to write all that, right? There's no way those guys were coming up with all that, like hot dog puns and stuff, like off the hip. It was something. And there was a lot of people there for it too. I mean, obviously not as many as there will be, you know, for the 500 tomorrow, but there was a fair amount of people. I was kind of surprised. It was crazy. But yeah, I thought it was funny. Every clip I saw last night on TikTok, I was like, this is great. Absolutely great. All right. Yeah, I was amused anyway. Let's put it that way. So I guess it doesn't take much, but I was amused. Yeah, if you want to run a combine, we can just use that tractor for unloading. I think the auger wagon was out here and both combines. I think Scoot started the he said something about starting the sunflowers the other day. So yesterday or the other, I don't know, whenever he was on the server last. Server's been off for a few days, so I don't know when he actually did that, but it's all good either way. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh yeah. By the way, Kimmy and Polar, how's that, what is it, the leaf blower? Sim, I think you guys are playing that, right? Isn't that what, I think Polar Bear said something about that the other day. Hopefully y'all are having fun with that. It looks like a interesting game. For sure. I think that might have been one that I, like, passed on. No? What game did you make Polar Bear download? Oh, him, not you. Oh, I thought you made Polar Bear download it. I thought you would be playing it too. Interesting. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Happy Saturday. Oddly satisfied. Better Mart? I don't know what that is. I wonder what that is. Huh. Is that like a supermarket? Better Mart? Oh, you did by telling him about it. Oh. Okay. It's like Walmart. Oh, dang. I do not use Sim Dashboard. I've thought about it a few times, and then every time I think about it, I'm like, I don't really need it because I just don't. It's a really cool concept though. I wish we could have like a mini map in SnowRunner on a Sim Dashboard, or in Fast Food Sim, I wish we could have like our order screen on for Sim Dashboard. But in Farm Sim, I don't. No, I'm good. Yeah. Been a minute since you watched. What kind of mods? Well, we're running the old Silver Cedar. Equipment wise, we don't have a ton of stuff. Of course, we have Alma. We've got the Alice. We might have a slightly modded harvester that does all the root crops. A couple old tractors. The Silver Cedar. More old tractors. Another old tractor. I like older tractors. Can you tell? Little gravity wagon. Just honestly, kind of run of the mill stuff. Nothing crazy. Mostly tractors. And then of course there's a couple script mods too, you know, no collision camera, course play, GPS, auto drive, auto load. Although I did see Jeff posted there's an update for that today. I didn't get it downloaded, but did see there's an update for that, which is good because it needs one. But yeah, not a ton of stuff. Obviously the map is modded. It's Alma, Missouri. But yeah, not an overly abundance of stuff. I try to keep it pretty toned down. And honestly, right now, there's just not a lot of stuff I'm interested in. There's like maybe a small handful of mods I would have added to this if we were starting out, but we're already kind of here, you know, so I don't need like smaller stuff anymore. I am looking forward to the day where we can afford new combines. But the old Silver Cedars have been all right to us. We do have 2 of them, so we can get harvest, you know, kind of rocking. Of course, we are on precision as well, which I'm still torn about precision because I still don't know if it's a bug or a feature to take roughly half your yield. We are playing on economic difficulty of hard as well, so that kind of, it's like we're in double hard mode because we got precision on, so we're losing half of our yield-ish, roughly. And we got hard economic difficulty. So I'm not sure on the yield thing if that's a feature or a bug. If it's a bug, obviously, I really hope they fix it. If it's a feature, I don't know how much more we'll be using precision because the lime's all boogered up, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep precision if it's going to take 50%-ish, half-ish, because it's not quite half of our yields. But we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, try to keep it pretty toned down, just in general. I'll try to figure out the bottom left. Yeah, that's precision. So currently that is updating my yield data, is what that is. So that's telling me the different yields based on soil types and what crop it is and stuff. So you betcha. And then that tractor running next to me, that's on auto drive right now. That's how he's able to, you know, do what he's doing. I don't know if it did in 22, but I feel like probably no. But I'd have to go back and like try to figure it out, do some testing or something. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember taking a huge hit on the yield in 22. Now I could see taking a slight hit on yield because, you know, like in here with precision, you only have to fertilize once instead of twice. So like, you know, you're getting some passes on making things easier with precision, but then to take half the yield, I just take like 20% yield, 10% yield. I'll take half of it. It just seems like a lot. But hey, what do I know? What I do know is that tractor and tippers are working good on auto drive, or at least so far. So far, they're working good. I shouldn't comment too much yet. Oh man, but the dilemma, the question of the day, chat. Field 5 is planted in canola. Okay, we can buy a Field 5 because it's still like, you know, not too far along. We could buy a Field 5 and like fertilize it and stuff. We can't lime it. We can fertilize it. Or do we wait and hope for a better crop like soybeans or corn? Yeah. So precision, I don't know if there's really any perks right now, but the features of precision are that we have soil types. So you can actually map your fields with soil types. You have your pH map as well, which this to me is very broken right now because it's just not how precision used to work. Maybe it's a feature. I don't know. We have our nitrogen map. So like you're saying, to put down more nitrogen. Yep. And the nitrogen is based on crop as well. So if you plant like soybeans, you don't have to fertilize them. If you plant corn, you have to fertilize it a lot. And then there's a variable seed map as well, but we have, well, actually, why didn't that work for that other field? That's an in-game seeder. Oh, you have a yield map, obviously, and then you have that. I don't know why that didn't work over there, because this was planted in, that's planted in wheat, and that was planted with an in-game. I don't know why that doesn't work. With our modded one, the modded player we have, I understand that it doesn't work, but for that in-game one, it should. But variable seed rate, or variable seed rate, variable fertilizer, variable lime, and then it also comes with a couple sprayers, and you can put the technology on any sprayers. But it comes with a couple John Deeres that have like See and Spray, and they call it pulse with modulation, basically where the nozzles pulse, you know. And so when you're spraying a field with weeds in it, you only spray the weeds. You don't spray everything. So you use a lot less herbicide, which is actually another benefit of, I guess that is a benefit. Yeah, you use a lot less herbicide. So I like precision. I think it makes it more like real life, you know, as far as like variable rate, seed, fert, lime, spray the weeds. Like I really do like it, but there's a few quirks about this version of it so far. But yeah, thinking we get it so we can have a good harvest. Yeah, the only thing is we can't lime the field. I'm sure it's gonna need lime, but that's not that bad. Yeah, we can buy it. We're gonna have to take a load, but that's okay. We already talked about doing that, so yeah. Precision does take the game to a whole nother level of enjoyment. Problem with precision right now is the lime, and I'm not sure about the yield. Other than that, it's great. I mean, the variable rate seed and fertilizer, it's great. And I really do like that you can put the technology on any of the in-game sprayers now, because before you had to have like a modded one that had like the precision thing, and then now you can, the big self-propelled sprayers, we can put the like the pulsing and everything on, which is really cool. The lime is annoying, yes. Field or new combine? I'd probably go field first, because field's gonna pay for itself faster. Because to get 2 new combines is like basically the price of the field. Or whatever, you know, like it's gonna be spendy. So that field is not cheap. The field is, what is that? $735,000. And honestly, what I would want to do with it is I would love to cut these trees down in these 2 tree lines, whatever they are. And then over here, I would probably just paint some meadow grass and divide the field into 2 fields. So maybe like meadow grass, something. Because GPS on that field is very, very awkward right now and like doesn't really work. So if we can divide that field into 2, GPS will actually, it'll work. But can I pave that? There's probably a mod for that, Crash, yeah. But can I pet that dog? So yeah. Could probably set. Yeah, that's true about yeah. Okay. Scully, what's going on, man? How you doing today? We're doing. I'm in withdrawals right now. No captain of industry and or roadcraft today. I'm just having withdrawals, man. I've really been enjoying my time in captain and roadcraft both. Like, I have really been enjoying my time. In fact, I played captain last night for, I don't know, like hour and a half, 2 hours after like late night last night. Started working on upgrading vehicles. It was great. That's gonna take forever. I got like 110 more to go or something. Yeah, roadcraft's really fun too. Although roadcraft, it's so much better with multiplayer. And actually, the multiplayer in roadcraft, unlike in SnowRunner, is actually really good. So yeah. Oh wow, Crash. No time for roadcraft. That's just sad. That's just sad right there. Straight up sad. Terrible. Just simply terrible. Oh boy. But yeah, it's so good in multiplayer. And now that we have that big crane too, it's gonna be even better. I think Monday, we're probably gonna play roadcraft Monday night. Yeah, I'll be here Monday night. Yeah, and unless I don't think the family, we're not doing anything Monday. But as far as I know, Monday night we will. What's it called? Monday night we're gonna focus on making material. So cleaning up on roadcraft basically. So yeah. You'll want to be playing farm set. Nice, Crash. Yeah, the new season of Clarkson. No spoilers, by the way, please, from anybody. Not saying anybody did, but no spoilers. I plan on watching it. I do plan on watching it. I think I'm gonna try to start getting Dad to watch like the first season because he's never watched any of it. And now that that show we watch on Tuesday nights is done, we have like over a month till Big Brother starts up. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna try to get Dad to watch some Clarkson, like go watch it with him, you know. So I'll rewatch the first 2 seasons is what I'm thinking, but we'll see. Tony, what's up, Tony? How you doing today, man? Happy Saturday to you, Tones. Right there, maybe. That means I have to watch the pigs again. Ah, that's true. That's true. No, I think it just came out. I think the new season like just dropped the other day. Yeah. So no, I don't think I haven't seen it, but I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. I bet Jeremy messes something up and gets yelled at by Caleb. They have not patched precision, or no, they have not patched it. Nope. You clean a good portion and end up with 30 pipes. Heck yes. That's awesome, Big Mate. That is awesome. Caleb never yells at Clarkson. Right. say, buddy, don't back those up. Don't do that. Auto drive doesn't know. He doesn't know, Chad. You don't back up those trailers. Although really it's not a big deal. If they break, they break. You empty it, go reset it. Not a big deal. The only big deal about that is you got to drive all the way to the shop. But with auto drive, it's not a big deal. Just saying. Alright, I'm gonna still need to empty down here. He just wanted to leave me, so might as well just go back to harvesting, you know? Tony, how's your week been? I haven't talked to you in like forever, I feel like. Been forever. I bet you've actually been able to like work, haven't you? Probably. At least a little bit. I think things are finally catching up, kind of. Although I did hear about... Dad talked to a farmer yesterday. And they're still planting corn. And they're one of the, like... They're a good-sized farming operation. And yeah, they're not done with their corn yet. Which is, like, so late for around here. So... And then I did hear something about, like, they're to the point now where, like, if we get any more rain on some of their fields, they're going to have to just plant beans. And just move on with life, you know, not worry about planting corn anymore. So I thought it was kind of crazy. But you got to do what you got to do, right? Got to do it. So, yeah. It is way, way late. The harvest is going to be weird this year because... Like, they're going to have early corn, and then they're going to have to, like, you know, sit around for a month and wait for the other corn. And then they might have to wait some more. It's crazy. But, yeah. Oh, Tony's working right now. Let's go, Tony. All right. It's going to rain tomorrow, so, yeah, good time. You had to plant 90-day corn. Yeah, I don't know how much that gets planted around here, but you never know. If it gets too much later, yeah, they're gonna have to. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy this year. But it just won't stop raining. Like I said, it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Monday here again. And it's like it does not stop. There, let me look at the forecast real quick. Come on. 50% chance of rain tomorrow, 50% chance of storms on Monday. Possibility of some rain on Tuesday. And then it's back like next weekend. So it's just like we get a couple days of dry, we get a couple days of rain, we get a couple days of dry. There's not enough dry days in between the rain is the problem. Why plant corn? Just go buy them at the supermarket. True. It's not like sweet corn. It's not that kind of corn. It's field corn. But I know the joke you're making, E-Crash. Yeah, we don't need farms. We just go to grocery stores. Yeah. Yeah, those really, those smart people that think they know where food comes from because it comes from the supermarket. Yeah. 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 No. Animals or fuel. That kind of stuff. Yeah. I don't know exactly what the corn gets used for around here, but, yeah. Not necessarily, like, we don't grow a lot of, like, for human consumption corn around here. Couple years, well, sometimes, though, these guys will grow, like, what I call human corn. But it's pretty rare around here anymore. Most guys around here just grow, corn for, like, fuel and animal feed. Aerial planting. Yeah, maybe on like wheat or beans or something. That would be really awkward on corn, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have rows to follow. That or you're really good with your airplane if you can plant rows. You gotta be really good. All right, so our tractor with tippers is going to empty. I don't actually know how. Well, hopefully he does all right. Hopefully. I haven't actually sent him into empty yet at the homestead. I don't think so. We'll wait and see here if he actually how well he empties. Sunflowers. There's like 9,000 and change. 10,000. He's unloading, so we're good. We are good. That's funny. Yeah, you'd have to be really good. The singulation on that would be terrible. Or maybe you have an airplane or a helicopter and you have really long seed tubes that go down, you know, to the ground, and then you could just do it that way. I think we came up with a concept here, boys. $1 billion idea. Helicopter with seed tubes, you know? We can just put some coulters at the end of that too, so you can just, you know, blade it right in the ground. Maybe just whole row units, you know, but suspended from a helicopter. This sound like we need a God, what's it called from Grand Theft Auto? Like a cargo bob, you know, to lift all this, obviously. It's too funny and very practical too. It would be something to see flying through the sky. I think I would be scared. Be like, oh heck no. All right, look at him. He actually unloaded both wagons. Okay. He did a good job. Let's go. I'm here for it. Oh, hello. There's a tractor there. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was backed into the building in a different way. I pulled into the building in a different way. But obviously I was not, so. I was not anticipating needing both or like two tractors, but hey. We got two combines, so we might as well run two sets of wagons here. We just so conveniently have all the technology, so we might as well use it, right? Just saying. All right, so we're gonna buy that field so we can we should be able to at least spray it with fertilizer. It is kind of on the darker side, so we'll probably have to turn our we could I don't know if we have anything with skinnies. I actually don't know. We'll see. Maybe. The meal wagon is here. Let's go, Tony. You're part of the BTO club, huh? Tony, the guy, I think it's the guy that got you the job there. I need to talk to you about him off stream sometime. Dad was talking to one of the farmers and he was talking about some stories that involved him from back in the day. Nothing crazy or inappropriate, just off stream because it mentions names, you know? So, yeah, apparently he broke his sprayer or spreader or something one time in a ditch down at the farm. Yeah. It was too wet. You played with Sudan? Oh, dang. Interesting. All right. I have to empty. Yes, that's why I'm just sitting here. Just sitting and waiting. Oh, boy. Okay, that's fine. I gotta do the thing too. I forgot about that. I gotta buy the. Oh, we have the number, but we need the. We gotta do that. $23,000 for that. Okay, so there's our lime. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Well, then I will. Good thing I just got that second light going. I didn't realize we were so close to being done. We're like one round for being done. Oh, gosh. Oh, Tony, you're the odd one out, huh? So is the meal wagon for you as well, or no? Are they being farmers and just like, here, come on, get you some lunch? And it's like liverwurst and I don't know, sauerkraut or something. I don't know, something nasty. Come on, get you some. I don't know why I'm stereotyping now. Sorry. Oh man. We went over and helped. It was actually she was a cousin of my grandma's. But she was like, you know, super old at the time. We went over one time. She lived around the corner from the farm. And she had some tree stumps in her yard she wanted removed, and they were half rotten and stuff. So we ended up taking our 995 over to her place with like the blade on it and trying to we pushed out a couple of the stumps and burned on a couple of them. And while we were there, she like made us lunch. And you know, she tried her darndest, right? She was doing a good thing, and it was really nice of her. But it was just like, she was like, here's a ham sandwich, a bowl of green olives, and a bowl of peaches or something. That was like, it was like the most random, like eclectic. It was so random. It was just all random. She's like, here's your lunch. It's like, thanks. I think. Oh, she was the nicest lady ever, though. Just saying, we would have done anything for her. She was great. Yeah, she was a cousin of grandma's. She was awesome. Okay, I need something with skinny tires that's not gonna do damage. What technically do we have that has skinny tires on it? Is it this tractor? Even though they're duals, those are skinnies, right? These nope, that runs that down. It's not that tractor. I don't know if any of our tractors technically have skinnies on them. It's definitely not that tractor. Even that one, I would say no. Unless the do these do damage? I mean, those are skinny tires, right? For science. That or I'm gonna turn crop construction off because I'm not about to just go drive all out in that field and like ruin the whole thing, you know? Oh, that definitely tears it up too. Huh. I don't think we have a tractor then. Just throwing that out there. Oh, drive super fast. The tires won't touch the ground. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Crash. I didn't realize we had a auger wagon full of sunflowers sitting around. Oh, cool. The animations are still working. Yes. I'm so happy about this. One of these days, maybe the next patch, huh? They're gonna fix the fill like animations on things. A boy can dream anyway, right? A boy can dream. Oh, that one's gonna work. Sweet. Sweet. flood the field, drive fast, and hydroplane. Man, chat, we are full of good ideas today. Yeah, wait, it's not roadcraft. We can't, like... But, dude, that would be sick, actually, on roadcraft if we could, like, control water. Make our own ponds or something. Be kind of cool. So do I modify a tractor to run on skinnies, or do I just turn crop destruction off? That's the question, chat. Because I assume our sprayer's on skinnies. Our tow behind sprayer should be. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. Do I even need to worry about it? Hold on. That's the bigger question. Oh, I don't even need to worry about it. Crop's not grown far enough, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. We figured it out. I can use any tractor I want. Well, ideally, we don't need a tractor with skinny tires because we typically aren't out in our fields when stuff's growing. So typically, although, like, yeah, I don't know. A lot of the skinny tires don't look good, so that's why we don't have them. I can look at what I can do with this tractor because this tractor is really good on that sprayer. So I think we're going to end up with another one of these tractors at some point, by the way. I do believe. Right. 120 acres. Nice, Tony. That sounds like fun. Let's see. I'm going to spy on Tony, chat. I'm going to use snap maps. I'm curious where he's at right now. But I don't want him to say where he's at. But I can use snap maps and spy on him. Oh, okay. Okay. I know where Tony's at. I mean, I've never been there. But I do know where Tony's at. Okay. That's cool. I know in the area kind of where he's at. Definitely never been there, but... Alright. Gotta love the old Snapchat map so I can stalk Tony, right? In fairness, he turned on his location so I can see him. I didn't... It's not really stalking if they give you permission, right? He can see my location too, for the record. Yeah. We can see each other's locations on the Snapchat. Hardly. I think Tony might be the only person. There's probably two people that can actually see my location anymore. I've gotten rid of a bunch of it. Never been there. He's definitely in Australia. Yes.
Outcast Shaggy just resubscribed for 34 months.
Okay, Shaggy, thanks for the resub. I do appreciate you. What's poppin', man? How are you? Scoot, I bought the field, bro. We don't have any more fertilizer here either, do we? I guess we're driving to the shop. Yeah, bought field 5. That was a tier 2 resub, by the way, for 34 months. Dude, appreciate that. Holy cow. Let's go. Appreciate you. Yep, Scoot, I took a loan, actually, first off. I had to take a small $500,000 loan. It's really not that bad. Take a while to pay back with precision on, but we'll be okay. Yeah, we bought 5. Wait. Yeah, 5. What do we buy for seed corn? So I'm not a farmer in real life. So I don't know if that changes your question. I'm not a farmer. Harvesting spelt. Nice. I got you, Scoot. And then it didn't help I turned the server off and didn't turn it back on, huh? The server was off for like days. I had to restart the PC the other day and I just never turned the server back on. I was like, well, that's fine. We're all playing Captain and Roadcraft, so I was like, it's fine. It'll buff. I had to like remember how to turn the server on today, you know, it'd been a while. Actually, it wasn't that bad, but still had to turn it on. Do we spend $25,000? Sure. Why not? I like spending money. Nah, you're good, Scoop. You're good. We got him, our Obelix is finishing him up right now. He's working towards the end of it right now. Be good if we could get it to harvest. Oh. Wonder if it's like a mod issue. Or if it's I don't know. I'd assume your map would make it so your combine could harvest that, right? I'm not sure. I haven't messed with any like weird crops yet. On 25. Have not. Someday. We still have these empty pallets laying around up here. I think it's from seed. Alright. Fill her up. Let's go. There's no wrong crop. It's all good. More space. Says it can, and it's a modded map. Okay, yeah. Crash, I haven't changed anything. So I'm assuming default. The only thing I did in the settings at all of Roadcraft was make sure that I was playing in 2560, like my resolution. And I turned off music. Those are the only things. What the hell's going on here, boys? Why is the texture floating? I've never seen this happen before in Farm Sim. What the heck? It's like this whole area right here. What the hell? I think it's possessed. Yeah, this game's perfect, right? It's a modded map. I'll give it a pass. Modded map. If that was a base game map, I would really be dying right now. Just for the record. It's a modded map. It's okay. You're on Xbox. Abracadabra. Alakazam. I really like Roadcraft. I do feel like I need to be careful and not be like, yeah, go spend money, but like, you know, it's your money, you can do what you want with it, right? I have been having a lot of fun with Roadcraft. I would definitely say the status of the game right now is probably worth the money. Like, it's not a complete piece of garbage like Expedition was when it came out. How many hours am I up to? What are we up to in there? I'm up to 23.6. So I mean, I'm having fun with the game. Does that mean that somebody should go buy it? It's up to you, obviously, but I think it's well worth the money. Exactly, Crash. Yeah, don't expect it to be. It's not SnowRunner 2. It is kind of simplified and dumbed down. They are coming out with a hardcore mode eventually, but yeah, it's not SnowRunner 2. Not at all. But it's a ton of fun. So I just always feel like I need to be cautious to like, hey, yeah, go out and spend all your money. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I have to say about it. I like it, but yeah. All right, this is fertilizing this a ton, by the way. And y'all notice it's like not going to pick up. GPS is not going to work here. So this is going to be a fun. I'm going to heavily rely on my mini map as it fills in to actually fertilize this field. So but that's okay. I should be able to get GPS to work maybe over on the bigger part of the field. It's just, it doesn't like it. What it really is it doesn't like the width of the sprayer. That's part of what's going on here. It just doesn't like the sprayer width. Because I have used GPS on this field before. I've used it to harvest and cultivate. So, but it does not like sprayers. That's all right. So this is canola, our field we just purchased. And it's going to be something. I would say now we're at the point with having this field that we are going to need to go ahead and pick up, you know, some kind of new combines, bigger planters, that kind of stuff. I mean, we could hold out. Well, that's kind of a big planter. As I say, the one that's coming out in the Plains and Prairies pack, the corn planter, we'll probably end up with that one eventually. But we need something in the meantime, because honestly, what we're planting corn with is just, well, it works. It's 7.6 meters. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. But it would be nice to have even like this would be better. But yeah, something a little bit bigger would be nice. But yeah. Yeah, Crash. The problem with that big dump truck, at least the big articulated one, is it likes to spill sand too. So you kind of have to be careful with that too. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to buy the Kinsey. What's the width of that one? Hang on. The one is going to be... Oh, it's going to be 18 meters. The one that's coming out in that pack in the DLC. So actually it's going to be 2.2 meters smaller than this one, than the Kinsey. Okay. It is going to go 12 miles per hour though. Kinsey only goes 11. Okay. So it's actually, it's very comparable to that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably not a bad option. Yeah. Yeah, the Kinsey's 18 too, but the one that's coming out in the DLC is 18. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I mean, it's already half cheaty, Crash, with the big sand areas. You know, you gotta unlock more of the sand quarries is what you gotta do. At least the map we're on, like there's more sand quarries we can unlock, and then it would be easier to get sand. So, you know, you can have magic sand. I don't know about putting it everywhere. How easy do we want to make the game? Or like all those, like when we go up north where we were at last night, like do we want to fill in all of those valleys with sand? We could. Tomcat, what's going on? How are you today? What's poppin'? Well, that's another thing I wanted to check. Okay, our grass field has been fertilized, but that's awkward. We might try to go over that again. Or something, I don't know. It is pretty bad. Oh boy. I might try to go in a different field and see if I can get my GPS set up, see if it'll just transfer too, by the way. I am gonna definitely chop up field 5 so we can get GPS to work. Currently planted in canola scoop, so that's why I was really debating if we were gonna actually keep it. Or even if we were gonna buy the field with the crop or wait for the next one, but we decided to buy it. So yeah, some good old canola. Ola. A. Actually, if I just turn this like way down, does that change it? Ah, ha, ha. So wait, how big? We could cheat the system, I think. I just need to turn. Oh boy. It's the width of the sprayer that it doesn't like. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. It's not a fan, chat. Not a fan. Is that the one we have? Yeah. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Somebody's cutting their grass outside, chat. I don't know who it is. Okay, so I'm failing. Hold on. We're gonna try this, chat. We're gonna cheat the system. So if we put that at 18 meters, all I should have to do. Oh god, we can go all the way down to 0.5. Jeez. Look at 0.5. It's literally the entire field. It's just covered. All right, go to 18. Nope, don't hold it down, John. Don't do it. Actually, can we get that to go 3 times around? Probably not. Okay. All right, give me some GPS lines, game. Come on. All right, so I'm not going to use it for my headlands, obviously. But after that, we can totally use GPS. We're going to cheat the system. Because all we have to do is just drive every other pass. And we should be good. Because it's 36 meters. Put it on 18. We're good to go. Yeah. Yeah. Trenton said we couldn't get GPS here. Well, I just figured it out. Maybe. We'll see. It still may not work. It should, though. Yeah, it definitely should. I'm actually going through a fair bit of fertilizer, too. This is applying a lot of nitrogen to this field, so it's okay. What's our score on this field? 57, huh? 62. See, I don't understand that either, by the way. I don't understand this with new precision, right? Our environmental, our bonus has plummeted over on this other field we just harvested. Well, 2 and 3. And it's for nitrogen. Okay, when we applied our nitrogen on an auto rate, putting down the perfect amount of nitrogen for the crop, right? But for some reason, it's penalizing us for our nitrogen after harvest. but we shouldn't have extra nitrogen because we put it down with an auto rate. Therefore, it should use all the nitrogen. So, precision farming is a mod. You can find it in the mod hub, and in the downloadable content section in the main menu of the game, also known as the mod hub. I don't know why it has two names, but it does. It's put out by Giants themselves, but for some reason they don't. It's not a DLC technically because it's not paid, but it is it's a mod. But yeah, that's how you get precision. I will tell you it's kind of broken right now though. Kind of broken, but I don't think it should be penalizing us. I personally don't think it should penalize us for the nitrogen thing. But yeah, I don't think it, I don't know. To me, something's kind of fishy with that. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because on old precision, it would penalize you if you like had too much fertilizer. Then you can get in trouble. But for going to the perfect amount, I don't know. You're getting. Yeah, so for grass fields, I'm not sure of the solution yet for grass fields because it is, well, we're getting a hit on tillage in a grass field too, and I don't understand that. Because a grass field's a grass field. I'm not going to till it up every year. You know? So I just think precision needs an update. We got to train. Wait. Whoa. I don't have trains on Captain yet. Maybe the next time I don't know when I'm streaming that next. I'll be honest. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, maybe I'll have to do a long stream on Monday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see. Doing potato. Interesting, Scully. Yeah, I just think precision's kind of broken. Yeah, that's fine, Obosh. Yep. We got money. We're good. You don't need to ask for that kind of stuff. Just do it. Don't need to tell me. Just do it. You're fine. It's all good. I always like to assume that the people on the farm, we're all like kind of with what we're doing, and I don't get super worked up about anything. I try not to. It does happen sometimes. Broken farming simulator. That's something I get worked up about. But we just do it. Whatever, you're good. No worries. No worries. Cloud. Yeah, I don't understand it either, Limo. I don't. How can I be getting dinged for weed control? First off, I cannot stand having to I don't know what's what here, but I have to. Why not just put it where it pops up a bigger menu here? But and it tells you what the scores are. But why am I getting hit for weed control in a grass field? There are no weeds. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's just I don't understand some of the stuff about it. I really don't. And when precision came out, I did something I normally don't do, and I did go and watched some videos about precision from a Giants partner who had it early and all that stuff. And like, he couldn't, it wasn't making sense in his videos, what he was talking about and like what the actual results were. And yeah. Run the sprayer on the field. Yeah, does nothing. Exactly. I'm kind of wondering if I need to go over there and like cultivate a little patch and let it grow with weeds, kill those weeds, and then replant it in grass. I don't know if that'll work or not. Oh yeah, liquid lime. Liquid lime's the separate mod though. I wouldn't rag on Giants for that one. That sounds like the liquid lime guys need to update their mod, which they could be waiting on Giants to approve that, but that's a mod. So yeah, that's a little different, you know. Oh yeah, you bet. It's a fair point. Yep. Oh. You got excited for precision, played one night. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. No. Yeah, no, we shouldn't have to like figure out ways to get to make precision work. No, I 100% agree with that. We shouldn't have to go plow or go cultivate part of our grass field to make weeds grow to kill them. No, we shouldn't have to do that. No, exactly. No, it should just not penalize us for weed control in a grass field or spoiler, shocker, put weeds in grass fields. There's plenty of hay fields with grass in them out in the world. Like, it's a thing, right? You know, like, put weeds in the grass fields. If you're gonna penalize us for weed control in a grass field, put weeds in the grass field. Hot take, maybe. I don't know. Kind of wild, right? Kind of wild. And I better watch out. I'm off my rocker today, boys. And yeah, why does it penalize us for not doing tillage in a grass field? It's a grass field. Hey, come on. Why are you going to penalize us for that? But anyway, okay. Is it... somebody get me a step ladder. I need to get off my soapbox. I don't want to roll an ankle. I do have a terrible history with that, by the way. Rolling ankles? Oh, God. The worst. Absolute worst. Especially that one time I rolled an ankle. I was out in my front yard taking up Christmas lights, and my buddy Casey was over, and I rolled my ankle so hard I ended up falling. And I was laying there like kind of whining and complaining, and he just walks over to me and he said a bad word, but he goes, "Walk it off." And there was a B word involved, and I was like, "Oh, okay. All right." It worked perfect in 22. I think precision had to have an update or two in 22, in fairness, because they did, like, oilseed radish was horribly broken at first, and there was some issues. So I mean, I do have faith. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do have faith that Giants will get it right eventually. I mean, like you said, they've done it before. Why can't they do it again, right? They'll get it right. Yeah. You went to 22 for a while just to see the differences. Nice. But yeah, I know the oilseed radish thing was like definitely broken in early 22. Because we're all excited and planted oilseed radish and it didn't do a darn thing. It's like, okay, all right. But yeah. The thing that gets me about the whole thing, like, I do believe they'll get it right. They'll fix it eventually. But like, why put this stuff out if it just blatantly doesn't work? Has there been any word from Giants? I have no idea. I follow on like Instagram and TikTok. They haven't said anything there. But as far as like a release on Facebook or something, I don't know. I'm sure they've posted in their Discord about it or something. I'm not part of it. I don't think they'd probably kick me out. Let's be real. Oh man. Never planted. I gotcha. Interesting. You dislike the devs don't play their game meme, but sometimes I think they don't play Farm Sim at all. It's almost like it's almost like you have you know your hand, right? And you have the palm of your hand and the back of your hand. It's your hand. So in let's say you have a company, Giant Software, and you have your developer team, and you have like, let's say your writers, and your writers are the ones that are like, hey, we're gonna write the help menu, and it's gonna say this and this and this, and then your developers are like, well, we interpret it differently. We're gonna do blah 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 blah. I feel like that's what happens. And so the writers are like, okay, this is what Precision's gonna do, and then the developers are like, well, that's not what we're gonna make it do. And then the playtesters, well, they don't exist. So it's like, it's the same company, but it seems like they just don't have a clue what the other employees are doing. But yeah. No way it could be this bad if they played it at all, yeah. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love Farm Sim, and it has potential to be a great game, and I mean, I've played a lot of hours of it. I love it. I support them, and I want it. I just want to see it be the best game it can be. And I think that's where it comes from for me. It's like, I just want it to be the best game it can be. And unfortunately, with, I don't know, maybe who's in charge. I don't know. It's not. And it's really sad to see it. So yeah, paying customers or the playtesters. Yeah. And that's really sad. It's really sad. Although, and part of this is crossplay. I've been playing a lot of Captain of Industry lately. Captain of Industry, I don't think is a huge dev team. But the thing about Captain, because they're not crossplay, they could put out 5 updates a day if they wanted to. Farm Sim has to wait for Microsoft and PlayStation, and I understand that it sounds like a nightmare, right? Which is why they can't roll updates very often or very fast, right? At least that's what they claim. I don't know. I've never done it, but it does make sense to me. And so the whole crossplay thing to me needs to go away. Maybe bring that out like a year into the game's life cycle or something. Let's fix the game first, and then you can bring on the crossplay, I guess. I don't know. I assume the console version does sell a fair bit, is why they want to have the crossplay. Like, it's a decent part of their numbers. But I feel like you could fix the game a lot faster if you didn't have to have crossplay. Or, maybe make it like, I don't play crossplay. Don't penalize me because y'all want to have crossplay. Maybe they could do something like that, but they won't, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, I really do want the game to be the best game it can be, and I'm not a coder or a game developer, but it just doesn't seem like it's that hard. You got all these cool features, just make them work. Why put the cool features in if they don't work? Anyway, that's my hot take of the day. I think I'm kind of done talking about it. Oh goodness. So anyway, how's the weather, chat? How's the weather? Can we talk about how my dad was kind of told that he's gonna be a babysitter this summer? I mean, it's not a baby, but my nephew's like 7 and my sister's like, he needs to start going to the farm. So it sounds like on Fridays this summer, it sounds like dad's gonna have a farm buddy. And I don't think either one of them are too excited about it. Yeah. Raining, the grass is ready to cut. Yeah, I need to cut grass tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain all day, so. He's like 7, Sean. I know, man. It's crazy. 8? He'll be 8 this year, later this year. Yeah. Oh, no. She wasn't talking to me. I'm not getting a buddy. I'm not. No. No. Not me. I stream all day on Fridays. Or a lot of hours on Fridays anyway. Yeah. No. Dad's retired. He can hang out with Pops. Yeah, right, son? Yeah, that was back when Mom was still here, and yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. And Pops is making me. I mean, it's not, yeah, I don't know. Cool Uncle John that games. Yeah, last time I was around them, my brother-in-law just goes, "Hey, Uncle John." And I was like, oh God, here we go. Whenever my uncle or my brother-in-law calls me Uncle John, I know something's up. And he goes, nephew's name wants to come see your YouTuber setup. And I just go, I don't really make YouTube videos anymore. He's more than welcome. My nephew's more than welcome to come see the setup. I'll put him in, I don't know, a game he would, Minecraft. I'll put him in the Minecraft server. I don't know, something. But yeah. He streams, he knows Ninja. Not seen enough movement out there. Yeah, but like my nephew's more than welcome. Like I have no problem. I will hang out with. I mean, I would hang out with my nephew a lot more than I currently do. But it's the kid is he's very much in his shell, and I think part of like she wants dad to take him to the farm some is to help get him out of his shell. Because like he doesn't really like if people are around. He doesn't really like talking or anything. He kind of just wants to like, not interact with people. But yet at school, he's, they've told, like the teachers have told my sister and brother-in-law, like, you can't get the kid to shut up. All he does is talk at school all day. But yet when he comes home and like around family, he doesn't really... He's pretty just like chill and doesn't talk and stuff. Now I have had the conversation with him before because he was like playing Minecraft on a PC at their house, and like if you go and start asking him questions, oh my God, and he's chatty Cathy. But just in general, he's pretty well in his shell, which it's fine at that age, but I get where my sister's coming from. Plus, I think this summer, like my sister and brother-in-law both work from home, but I think on Fridays they both have to be in office. And so they need somewhere for the boy to go this summer is what it actually is. I think not 100% sure. So he'll probably end up at the house some, and then, going to the farm with Pops too. I guess they're doing kind of a trial run today because my brother's going down with them too. Kind of hang out with them. So we'll see how it goes. My nephew's not a big, like, he doesn't really enjoy the farm much. Like even when he was little and stuff, they would come to the farm and after about 5 minutes, he would just say, go home. Like when he was a little toddler, like he not really a big fan of the farm. So I don't know. We'll see. We need to come up with like some projects that they can work on, like little woodworking projects or something like that, you know? That would be kind of fun for them to do. Maybe make a birdhouse or something. That would be kind of cool. Might have to look into that. Do something for them to like go and do, you know, instead of just nephew goes and hangs out with dad while, you know, dad weeds the pumpkins this summer. Nephew's not going to be about that, you know? So yeah, we need some little like projects they can work on. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I think it's mostly they just need somewhere for him to hang out. So yeah. Nice fuel hauler. Well, you know, it'll keep you active, fuel hauler. You got to look at the bright side of it, right? You may not want to, but you know, it should be good for you, right? Should be good for you or something. I don't know, something like it. And actually, I think the whole thing will be good for, you know, for dad, honestly. Like he doesn't get to spend a lot of time with his grandkids for different reasons. So, you know, because some of them don't live here and some of them there's reasons. I don't want to say anything too incriminating right now. I gotta be kind. But, you know, there's some X's that make it difficult. We'll just leave it at that. So, not mine. I don't have any kids, but you know what I mean. So, it's a whole thing. But yeah, so. You betcha. You betcha. Him wanting to work out surprised everyone, really. Maybe he's got like a Roblox girlfriend or something. You never know. Roblox? I don't know. Oh man, good old Roblox, huh? I've never played it, for the record. Never played any Dress to Impress on Roblox, alright? That's a Tomcat thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your life, you know? That's all I got to say about it. Enjoy your life. Heck yeah. Oh man. Yeah, my older nephew, the one that's down in Texas, he was an iPad kid growing up. And like, good gosh, he wouldn't stop with the iPad. When Roblox stream, 3 days from never. Just for the record. You make fun of him for playing Roblox. Ask him if he's played Just to Impress on Roblox. That's what you should ask him. That's awesome. Oh man. You can't call him Pipsqueak now. Now it's just Squeak. That's funny, Kimmy. That is funny. That's not a bad nickname, though, Squeak. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Well, I had one nickname growing up, but I'm not going to tell y'all what it was because y'all will never. Y'all would never let that go. That's all we're saying. And it was only my one brother that called me that name because he had trouble saying John when I was younger. When he was younger, both of us were younger. So he called me something else. He's too big to be called Pip. All right. That's funny. Just, hey, Kimmy, you should tell him that, you know, nicknames are given. They're not, you know, like you can't come up with your own nickname. They're given to you. So deal with it, Pipsqueak. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's funny. But they are. Nicknames are given. You don't get to pick your own. So, typically, anyway. But, yeah. Alice as a nickname would be kind of cool. For who? Like Alice Chalmers? Oh, man. All right. Nitrogen is going to be done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, for somebody that likes to say, please don't start calling me Alice. Let's not do that. I'm going to move on to John Deere tractors real fast if you start calling me Alice. I'm going to sell my tractor. I'm going to sell that thing so fast. Oh, it'll be on Facebook later today, boys. For sale, Buster. Oh, man. Slight dent in the hood, ran when parked. New tires all the way around. Fluid in the left rear. Just saying. No, I'm not selling that tractor. Pops and I made too many memories building that thing or working on it. I would not want to sell that tractor if I don't have to someday. Yeah, I'd like to keep that one. That thing was fun to work on and very frustrating to work on too. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe I should start going to the farm on Fridays with Dad, and then it can be Dad, nephew, and I, and then we can start rebuilding the other tractor, and we can get nephew involved on rebuilding that other tractor. Oh, that's an idea right there. That's a memory maker. How do you start an inactive quarry? Big Bird, I don't know. I tried to get it going. It takes fuel. I tried to get the one going the other day and I couldn't get it. And then Obelix drove over there and just hit a button and it worked. So I don't know. I think you have to like drive there and hold a button down, but I'm not sure. I couldn't get it to work. So I don't know. I don't think that helps at all, but you're welcome. So yeah. All right, so it is November. What do we have to sell? We have a little bit of oats, which technically sell in December. We have sorghum, which sells in January. And we have sunflowers that sell in like March, February, March, sometime there. Okay, I don't believe, I need to look. We have no dry corn to sell. Okay. That's full of wool. That's full of wool. We might flip our wool to selling. So I don't think we need to do anything there. We need to check our animals. Like animals. They're good-ish. And then these guys are great. And well, we haven't been feeding the horses. So I think we're probably, so we don't have anything planted in that field, so we can probably fast time, right? I believe. Hold the button and saying for like 5 seconds. Oh. On the map, huh? Okay. So if we fast time a day, I can take the semi and sell a little bit of crop. We can make like $4.32. Hip, hip, hooray. And the fast times be real. Kind of forgot about that. Okay. So I guess our sheep are making more wool than the thing can keep up with. Although that's empty. Why is that empty? Why is it empty, but it's saying it, they're full? Odd. Why is you not working? Huh. Is that not like fast time? Is that what it is? Because the little building's empty, but it's saying it's full. So let's see here at the hour. That's what it is. Okay, so note to self. The little building does not like fast time. Interesting. So it should still take those, though. I don't know why it's not taking those. It has room. Definitely has. There we go. Okay, so you gotta just push them out, push them back in. Okay. So that's not terrible. Okay, so that thing's probably, it is. It's full. And this is full. Almost. Okay. All right. Had to do it with your mouse to get this working. Okay, you know what, Big Bird? That helps a lot, man, actually. Because I couldn't get it to work yesterday. I was starting to get annoyed with it. And I was like, this silly thing is not working as it is supposed to. And it was starting to annoy me. So it doesn't take much, though. We need to get a TMR mixer, don't we, at some point? There's not one on sale. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Gotta start mixing TMR at some point. Alright, haul the truck. I kind of forgot we had this bale storage building. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. That's okay. Alright, what are we actually hauling? Because I have forgotten. We can sell our oats. That's high enough price. Yeah. The grain mill? Okay. Oats it is, boys. Oats it is. Alright. Let's load them up and make $4. Hip hip hooray. Or something. It won't be a lot of money, but that's okay. We'll be fine. We might just have to look into doing more like harvest contracts and stuff. Tillage. A lot of good tillage contracts. Although contracts are half broken on precision as well, so you have to watch out for that. It's kind of a whole thing. All right, so convenient. 96% of my semi-truck here, so I only have to haul one load to town. So I'm okay with that, actually. I don't mind that at all. So we do have to decide. I'm probably just going to use the lumberjack mod to take out those trees. I know there's a lot of money there, technically. But they're all crooked trees. I don't know if I want to mess with crooked trees. Plus, to haul them up to where they need to go, the sawmill is literally the opposite corner of the map. I don't have a good wood chipper. Wood chipping them would be the ideal strat, but I don't have a good one. I've been waiting for that one to come out that I really liked from 22, but even that wouldn't really work with those trees very well. So probably just lumberjack those trees and get rid of them. Just make them disappear. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah. Although they can sit for now. They can definitely sit. Is that out? Forsaken Heart? I haven't. Where's that at?